and I'm originally from Guadalajara, Jalisco. And to me, it's an honor to say that because of the fact that at least I feel that the Spanish media has put us in somebody's drawer and just kept us there. Not anymore. Not today. Uh, I've been living in the city of Huntington Park for 37 years. And even though I am Latino, I strongly endorse and support Donald Trump. I've had friends. I've had a couple of my best friends' parents, family members, ask me, "Why do you support that horrible man?" And I listened to what they had to tell me. That's okay. And I said, let me explain something to you, at least from my point of view. You're not talking to a person that has been living in California for 2 or 5 years, 37 years. And it's very, very sad, and it's very, very heartbreaking. When I remember how Huntington Park, Bell, Maywood, Southgate, Cudahy, and all the southeast areas used to look like. Very beautiful place to live, nice parks, beautiful place, awesome. And when I look at these, I look at some of these old pictures of my brother and I when we were kids growing up there. It literally brings tears to my eyes. I have seen my own, I guess you could say, my own city residents turn my community into a ghetto. There is no law. Code enforcement doesn't do their job. I have seen poles spray painted with graffiti, papers everywhere, flyers. I mean, it just looks horribly. And I ask myself, how can I see that? How can I see my community turning into a dump and just stand there? Okay, so that really motivated me of being the person who I am today. I strongly believe that the ups and downs that you go through in life is what molds you in life. At least it did for me. Growing up, I remember a lot of my classmates spray painting graffiti. They were 14 years old, as I was at that time, spray painting graffiti and bald heads and it just, and I was like totally the opposite. I had my hair all the way down to my waist, listening to Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden and Judas Priest. And they looked at me like, "Why? You're weird or something." But I did an experiment, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what I did. A couple of months ago, I went to Guadalajara, Jalisco. I was over there. When I was out there, I had two of my nieces and a couple of my family members ask me, "Why do you support that horrible man?" So I say, okay. I said this. Listen to me very carefully with what I'm going to ask you guys, but I need you to be honest with me. Do you guys love your country? Yes, Theo. Yes. Do you support your immigration laws? Yeah, of course. Do you support your government? Yes. Do you consider yourself a patriot? Yeah. I have seen with my own very eyes the Mexican immigration doing their job. Mexico deports people every single day, but they're not considered racist. But yet, when the federal government of this country wants to do their job, they're considered racist. So I told my family members, you love your country, you love your flag, you're a patriot, that's fine. In what way does that make you racist? So do me a favor, don't label me as a racist, because I love this country. If you love this country, you obey the laws, you go by the rules, how does that make you a racist? That makes you a patriot.
That's right.
And that's one thing that I ask my family members over there, and they didn't know what to say. So that that really blew me out. It really made me grow a little bit. But another reason why I support Donald Trump is because pretty much I am sick and tired of our community is going down the drain. They don't. It's very, very difficult to talk to people and tell them, what, you must have pride in your community. Keep your yards clean. It's very hard to get these people involved into things. When you do that, they see you as an outsider. Oh, but you're Hispanic. Why are you getting involved on all this? Blah, blah. And I'm like, don't stereotype me. I mean, growing up as a teenager, I didn't like lowriders. I like hot rods. I didn't listen to, like banda or that. Like, I don't know. Personally, I don't approve of banda music because it glorifies drug cartels.
Really?
And kids grow up listening to that. It's very frustrating when I'm walking down the street on the weekends, and every other house that has a party, nothing but not like banda music, and they talk about drugs and el cuerno de chivo y que la coca y que la marihuana y que los kilos de mota, and I'm standing there thinking, how could you let your kid listen to this? And then they wonder why. They're like, how come the Republicans look down on us? Gee, I wonder why. It just doesn't work that way. Just so it's. I could give you guys a whole list why I support Donald Trump because, like I said, I have seen my community going down the drain. I've seen a lot of graffiti, gangs. It's just the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And when people ask me why I support Donald Trump, I tell them, look around you. Tell me what you see. And then how could you stand there and ask me why I support Donald Trump? You know what I did? I grabbed two pictures that my mother took, my brother and I. It was 1979 or 1980. My mother asked my brother and I, Mijo, mira, no, más te paras ahí on the sidewalk and let me go ahead and take a picture of you. Of you and your brother. So she did. She took the picture. Many years later, I look at those pictures now and you see the whole background, right? And you see how all the houses look really nice and painted and everybody's yard is kept up, beautiful. So you know what I did? I grabbed those pictures today, well not literally today, but a couple of months ago, and I talked to these young kids and I asked them, what do you think these pictures were taken at? And I showed them the pictures and they're like, Lakewood, yeah, Downey, Cerritos. No. They were taken right here in Huntington Park, 1980. And they're just like, what happened? And I'm like, you really want to know the truth? You want to know the truth?
Oh, sure.
I'll tell you the
Oh,
truth.
thank you, yeah.
It's going to hurt you. But if you want to know what happened, I'll tell you. We happened. This is what happens. When you have a city with no law, no regulations, code enforcement doesn't do their job, nobody cares. They're a bunch of Latinos, who cares? They're not going to say anything. Just give them a little taco stand over in the corner and they'll be quiet. They'll be happy. No. There's something wrong with the picture here. And all this motivates me of who I am today. To me, it is an honor and a very, very great pleasure being here tonight. I'm very thankful that I met really good people like Raul, We the People Rising, Latinos First for America. Awesome people. That motivates me even more to go out there and erase graffiti, pick up trash, report illegal dumping. That's what I do in my spare time. People see me as a weirdo, or it's a very thin line. It's weird sometimes because sometimes I'm out there cleaning up graffiti, picking up trash, And some people have told me, oh my God, I can't believe you. I mean, you do such a good job. And other people have told me, why do you do it? Chale, just leave it like that. Hey, who cares? Let the city do it. So I tell them, you know what? If you want to live in a city that looks like trash, you know what? That's you, not me. So do me a favor. When you hear Donald Trump saying harsh comments about us, do me a favor. Don't complain. Don't whine. Don't get upset. Don't call him a racist. Because unlike you, I'm doing something about it. You're not. And if you want to live in a city that looks like a dump, that's you, not me. And you're actually the perfect reason why people look down on us. That's what I tell them. And they're like, well, why do you do it? But you know what? No. I do what I do because of my community, and I'm not gonna change. I'm not the kind of person that goes with the flow. If the wind blows this way, I go this way. If the wind blows that way, then I go that way. No, I can't do that.
Tell us really quick, are you the only Trump supporter in Huntington Park?
No. No, there's a few of us. One time I was coming home on the bus, and I was having a really nice conversation with this really nice young lady inside the bus. And I told her, you know what? I support Donald Trump. And this lady, she went next to me. And this other lady next to us, and she whispered to me, Mijo, I support Donald Trump. She whispered to me, and I was like, I'm standing there, what? And she was like, yo también apoyo al señor Donald Trump. And I was, señora, ¿por qué me lo dice de esa manera? I mean, why are you whispering to me like if it's like a taboo thing? Just say it straight out. I support Donald Trump. Yeah, and so what? I'm Hispanic and I support Donald Trump. Big deal. So what? But there are people. There's a lot of people out there that are Latinos, Hispanics, and they support Donald Trump. The thing is, a lot of people don't say it because they're afraid of they're afraid of people may retaliate against them or something like that, or call them racist or something like that. But no, I did not become a United States citizen so somebody could just put a piece of tape on my mouth. Otherwise, then it's not the right thing to do. So I want to say thank you very much for having me here, and it's an honor to be here. And I'll really, really quick. I've always wanted to meet this really nice young man that is sitting right over there, which is Marco Gutierrez. I seen a lot of his videos on YouTube. To me, personally, he's an awesome guy. I'll go ahead and talk to him in a couple of minutes. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.